Hi, my name is Wendy Myers, and I want to talk to you about one of my very favorite products that I have been using probably for the last year and a half. So basically, one of the top 5 benefits of Catalyst Foundation is it helps with so many different issues. It's number one, cold and flu. It's cold and flu season right now, and I was just recently traveling. I went to Hawaii, I went to Mexico, very fortunately for my vacation, and I started getting a sore throat right when I landed in Hawaii, and I used Catalyst Foundation, knocked it out. I never developed a cold. I even felt my lymph nodes were swollen, my chest was a little heavy, I was tired a little bit, achy. It never developed because I did 1 dose of Catalyst Foundation. So this is your best friend if you have a young child in elementary school, bringing home all these different flu viruses and cold viruses. And another benefit of it is that you can avoid antibiotics. You know, if you have gut infections, or if you have SIBO, or if you have parasites, or you have other types of infections, you can totally avoid antibiotics and killing off your healthy gut bacteria, because this does not touch your healthy gut bacteria. How it works is it identifies via low sodium markers anything in your cells that isn't supposed to be there, and it just latches onto it and completely dissolves it. It just obliterates it, and it leaves your healthy cells and bacteria totally intact, because anything that's supposed to be in your cell has a high sodium marker. So because of that, it will kill candida that can cause weight gain, voracious food cravings. Parasites can cause night waking. They can cause you to have a surge of cortisol because they're nocturnal, and while your immune system is battling them, that can cause you to wake up. So a lot of people that have poor sleep actually have parasite infections, and so you need to do a parasite cleanse on a regular basis, and this is one of the easiest and most effective ways that you can address parasites. This also can get mold. It's estimated that 50% of homes have mold, and so this can kill mold mycotoxins and stop the symptoms from mold infestation. It can also help with rashes and itching. If you are prone to rashes or fungal infections, or you are in an environment where you sweat a lot, or you have jock itch or athlete's foot, or any kind of fungal infection related to being hot and sweaty on a regular basis, this is my go-to. I just put a drop or two in a little bit of water. So take about this much water in this glass, put a drop or two in there, and you can dip your hand in it and put it on the rash, and it's just gone in 2 or 3 days. I also put this on my skin. It's one of my secret beauty products, because you put this on your skin and it kills all the bacteria and things that can cause clogged pores and acne, and just kills all of it. And you'll find after a day or 2 of using it, you have much clearer skin. It also kills bacteria that causes odor. So I use it actually as my underarm deodorant. So again, I'll take a couple drops and put it on my fingers and rub it on my underarms. And that's literally what I've been using for my deodorant lately, because it works so well. It also kills mouth infections. So if you have bad breath, or you have some sort of infection or cavitation, or you had dental work, you can take a few drops of it, put it in some water, and put this in your mouth and swish it around for 30 seconds, and it will just kill all the bacteria in your mouth and infection. It's just amazing in that way. And so those are one of the many, many things that Catalyst Foundation can be used for, including detoxing heavy metals and chemicals, because this will identify, like I said, anything with a low sodium marker like heavy metals and chemicals, and dissolve it. So if you're eating non-organic food, or you go to a restaurant where maybe your family wants to go somewhere, you don't want to go because you're watching your health, but you can use some Catalyst Foundation, a few drops in water before or after the meal, and it will literally go in and dissolve the pesticides and dissolve anything that like chemicals, food additives that are not supposed to be in your body, and destroy them. So the primary way that I use it is I take a small amount of water, just a little tiny amount. I put a dropper full of water like this, just so I just take, it doesn't have to be exact. I just take a full dropper full like that, put it in the water and drink. And so that's how you take it internally. One precaution I want to mention to you when taking it is catalyst can be very strong. You want to make sure after you take your dropper full or two of catalyst in water that you drink it quickly, and you want to drink another glass of water following that, because some people can be sensitive to it. Like any supplement, we want to make sure we're washing it down and then washing the throat after we drink it. It has clove in it, clove essential oil that's been adulterated, and so that can have a numbing effect. That's totally normal. It's something to be worried about. You can put it in any liquid that you like. I just put it in some room temperature water, but you can take it in any way that you like. You can put it in some orange juice or lemon lime or grapefruit juice or anything to mask the taste if you don't like the taste. Most you can do once or twice per day. You can do it twice per day if you're really wanting to do an intense parasite and candida and infection cleanse. And for some people, if they haven't done a parasite cleanse in a long time, they probably need to have a more of an intense cleanse, and so you can do 2 doses per day. You can even do up to 4 doses per day if you want, but I would work my way up to that. With any supplement, I'd use precaution and do a couple of drops, see how you do with that. Always in water, a few drops in water. Take that and see how you react to it, and you can always increase it. You can always increase with each dose and see how you do. Some people can have some detox reactions, as parasites and candida don't like to be killed, and so sometimes people can have some Herxheimer reactions, but that's to be expected when you're killing off so much stuff. And one side effect also, you can have yeasty smelling gas. That will typically happen immediately after, as soon as you start taking the catalyst, you'll notice gas, and that's the die-off reaction happening from the candida. And this is also an amazing thing you can do to address vaginal yeast infections or intestinal yeast infections. Women, if you have a vaginal yeast infection, 1 dose will kill the vaginal yeast infection. No joke. It's pretty amazing. That's what I use. Another way you can use Catalyst Foundation is externally. So you can put a couple drops in water like this, and I just do that and I put it on my skin, especially in areas where I might be prone to blackheads or clogged pores. And it's just amazing how it clears my skin up. I love it so much for that reason. It's also great as an antibacterial agent if you get a cut or a wound or whatnot. This is, again, what I use because it kills everything. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral. I was so excited about it. I bought everything I could get my hands on. I bought all the stock that I could find, because if you do a search on the internet, you're not going to find it. It's unfortunately not easy to make. The manufacturer can only make small batches. There's a proprietary manufacturing process. It's not easy to make, and so there's only a limited supply of it. So I bought lots and lots and lots of bottles because I love it so much, and I want all of my listeners to be able to enjoy it as much as I do. So get it while supplies last. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any more, but I'm going to try. It might not be right away. I might be a few months before I'm able to get more supply, but I'm going to try for you. But in the meantime, I would get it while you can, because it's such an essential part of my medicine cabinet, and I think it will be for yours too. So thanks for listening. Just click the link below if you want to take advantage of our very special offer to get some Catalyst Foundation and try it for yourself. And thanks for listening.